Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex coming to you today with another video on auto open sheaths. Alright, so I know this is starting to sound redundant. I've used that same intro like 5 times now. Anyway, every time I complete a project, I like to shoot a video, post it on YouTube, because every project is just a little bit different and I want to really represent what we do at BBCK and just show you all the options that are out there. So if you look on all my videos, you'll see one of a Benchmade Griptilian and the sheath that I did for it. And what happened, the story behind that sheath was I had a Kydex Day event at the local Army Barracks store here in Scarborough, Maine. And one of my customers was talking to me about how he liked my auto open design, but that he wanted it to deploy this way and he wanted it to, he basically described what he wanted in a sheath, and I just built to his specifications. And that was the creation of that particular sheath. So I'd posted on a Facebook group that I belong to, I posted pictures and videos of that sheath, and someone on there, another member, said, "Hey, I really like your work. Can you do that setup for a couple knives of mine?" So Jules from New Jersey sent me 2 knives. I got a Spyderco Yojimbo, very interesting blade, very unique. I really love this thing. And he sent me a Kizer as well. And I can't remember the I don't remember the model name of this, but so this thing, I ended up actually sending Jules a message and saying, "Hey, I give up on this one because one of the things about it, it doesn't have any kind of bias toward close like most, so you can actually open it like that, and the action on it isn't quite as springy, I guess, as it's not spring assisted, but some of them have just that little bit of tension forces a much more a snappy open, I guess. So anyway, I was unable to create a design for this in which the Kydex was the reason why it opened. You can see if I just swing it, I can open it like that, but it's the momentum and it's the design of the blade that really opens it, not the Kydex. So I sent Jules a message and I said, "Hey, this is what's going on. I can still make something." And Jules just said, "Look, I'll send you a different knife instead, and make me something for that." So so Jules sent me this Kershaw with you can see it's got the Emerson wave design on it, nice Tonto point, and some thumb discs on there. Very similar setup to Emerson knives. So I made a couple sheaths, a couple auto opens for those. So I'm going to show you those right now. So here we have for the Spyderco Yojimbo. I'm already wearing it. Here it is. It's in flat dark earth spring, which matched the scales on the Yojimbo pretty well. Alright, so here it is in action. Oh, make sure there we go. Now it's in. Alright, so fully clicked in. There you go. Auto deploy. I'm going to do each one of them a few times just so you can see that they are consistently doing their job. Now, I think I've talked about it a little bit on other auto open videos, but the key to it is you always have to draw quickly because it is partly momentum. It's no different from using your finger in the opening hole and swinging the blade. It's partly something that engages the opening mechanism and partly momentum. So you have to let physics do some of the work for you. Right? And I'm going to step off camera real quick and change out and put on the one I made for this Emerson beforehand. I'm going to show you the back of it. I recently got a leather stamp. It actually works on Kydex too, but so I've stamped my logo into one of these belt loops here. Alright, so I'm going to change out. Just don't want to undo my belt on camera in case anybody would be offended or feel disrespected or anything. But also, this is a good opportunity to show you the speed at which you can change these things is actually pretty quick. They're easy to put on and take off. Alright, now that you've seen my mantelpiece for a while. Alright, so here we go. This is the Kershaw. Same thing. Just a nice quick draw. There you go. And one more time. Right? So it really does, it auto opens almost as if it were just a fixed blade. You're just pulling out of a sheath. It's so quick. Alright, so I felt really bad about the Kyzer. And I had told Jules that, you know, I'm not going to charge you for any of the work that I tried to do on it. Obviously, if I'm not going to create a finished product, then you're not getting charged for it. And I'm going to stand by that. I'm not charging Jules. But I didn't want to give up, so I just kept thinking of ways that I could make something. And I'm not claiming that this is an auto open sheath, because again, it really is just the design of the knife and the momentum. But it's just a sheath. It's a holder so that you can carry it around and you could deploy the blade. And I thought it would be a cool idea just to try something totally different, because, you know, it's free for one, and also because I really just didn't want to send this back to Jules without something. So, alright, so here I've got, literally it's just going to hold your knife in there. This doesn't do anything special. And a little paracord knot going up to a homemade belt clip that or belt loop that I've branded with my logo. So it should fit anything up to about 2.5 inch belt. Alright, so I'm gonna step off camera again, change out into this, and I will show you what this does. Bear with me. Alright, so here we go. It's on my hip. It's dangling like so. And I guess the idea is that you could have it in your pocket, so it's not just flopping around if you didn't like that. Or you could have it out loose. But the point is, when you need it, all you have to do... So I've got it oriented with the blade opening forward, but it is symmetrical, so you can just turn it around if that's not what's comfortable for you. I like having it like this. It just feels a little more natural to me. I'll try to back up a little bit so you can see better. Alright, so all you have to do is just pull it out quickly and... Alright, so that was a bad example. Alright, ready? There we go. So again, it's not the Kydex that's opening that. It's simply the design of the knife, the momentum. I'll show you. I'm not going to touch the flipper at all. This knife has almost nothing holding that blade in. Just shaking it, it comes open. So this sheath will prevent the blade from opening. I can't physically get it to open while it's in the sheath. And when it comes out, you can use that momentum of pulling it out to have your blade ready. Another really cool thing about this that I like is that you know, some auto open sheaths, you have to have the axis inside the sheath, because that's where on the blade, that's where the opening mechanism is, the thumb stud, thumb disc, opening hole, whatever. But on this one, you orient it with the axis down, so it's actually exactly where your fingers need to be to deploy it. So you have it 100% ready in your hand for use if you need it in an emergency. So, alright guys, that's what I've got for you today. But the moral of the story is, if you have an idea in mind for a design or a way that it's going to carry on your body or anything like that, that you don't already see available on my website, definitely just get in touch with me, talk to me about it. We'll chat on the phone, and you know, we'll figure that out. I'm confident that I can build whatever system it is that you have in mind, and we can both be very happy. So, all right, that's what I got for you today. Check me out on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Check me out on Facebook. Black Bear Custom Kydex. You're here on YouTube. And like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, guys. God bless. Have a good day.